Why do most people live lives that never reach their full potential? It's not lack of talent, luck, or opportunity. It's fear, comfort, and habits that quietly keep them average. Staying safe, avoiding risks, and settling for minimal effort may feel easy, but they silently limit growth, success, and fulfillment. Understanding why average happens is the first step to breaking free and creating extraordinary results. Today, we will talk about why most people stay average forever. 1. Fear of taking risks. Most people remain average because they are afraid to take risks. Comfort feels safe, and stepping into the unknown is intimidating. People often overestimate potential dangers and underestimate the rewards of action. Fear keeps them stuck in routines that produce mediocre results. Those who succeed embrace calculated risks, push boundaries, and treat failure as feedback. Each risk taken, even small ones like pitching an idea at work, learning a new skill, or initiating a difficult conversation, expands capabilities and opens doors to opportunities that average individuals never see. Without risk, growth stagnates and potential remains untapped, leaving dreams unrealized and talent underutilized. 2. Lack of clear goals. Average people often drift through life without defining what they truly want. Vague ambitions like "I want to be successful" or "I want a better life" lack clarity and direction. Without clear targets, effort is scattered, inconsistent, and often wasted. People who stay average may work hard but achieve little because their actions are unfocused. Setting precise, measurable goals allows you to focus energy, track progress, and adjust your approach. A well-defined goal becomes a compass that guides decisions, keeps motivation high, and ensures that each step contributes to real advancement. Clear goals create a roadmap, guiding consistent effort that separates high achievers from those who remain stuck. 3. Seeking comfort over growth. Many settle for comfort rather than pursuing growth. They prefer familiar routines, easy tasks, and minimal effort because it feels safe. However, growth requires discomfort, persistence, and challenge. Avoiding difficulty prevents the development of skills, resilience, and experience. Those who rise above average intentionally pursue tasks that challenge them, embrace temporary discomfort, and push boundaries. Growth often comes disguised as hard work, criticism, or failure. By choosing challenge over ease and learning to sit with discomfort, you gradually expand your abilities and position yourself for extraordinary achievements instead of average results. 4. Lack of consistency. Consistency separates high achievers from the average majority. People often start projects with enthusiasm but quickly lose focus when initial excitement fades. Sporadic effort produces little long-term results, and motivation alone cannot sustain progress. True success requires daily, deliberate action even when energy is low or progress feels invisible. Average people fail to build momentum because they treat effort as optional or intermittent. Consistent action repeated over months and years compounds into results that far exceed what talent or luck alone can achieve. Developing routines, tracking habits, and staying accountable transforms small, repeated efforts into extraordinary outcomes over time. 5. Fear of failure. Fear of failure keeps people confined to mediocrity. They avoid challenges because mistakes might make them look bad, undermine confidence, or cause temporary discomfort. This fear prevents risk-taking and experimentation, two critical elements of success. Average individuals see failure as an endpoint, while high achievers view it as feedback and learning. Every setback provides information, experience, and an opportunity to improve. By embracing failure as part of the process and acting despite fear, you gain the courage to step beyond comfort, experiment with new strategies, and ultimately move past mediocrity toward remarkable results. 6. Lack of discipline. Average people rely on motivation, which is inconsistent and fleeting, rather than developing discipline. They do not build routines that enforce productive habits, leaving success to chance or emotion. Discipline ensures progress regardless of feelings, energy, or circumstances. Those who rise above average show up daily, maintain focus, and follow through on commitments even when it feels uncomfortable. Discipline transforms effort into results, ensures skill building, and prevents stagnation. Over time, it creates momentum, resilience, and habits that compound into success far beyond what talent or motivation alone could produce. Discipline also builds self-trust because you learn to rely on your own consistency rather than external factors. It allows you to tackle long-term goals without being derailed by temporary setbacks or distractions. By developing discipline, you gain control over your time, your actions, and ultimately your results, making success a predictable outcome rather than a matter of luck. 7. Poor environment. Your environment heavily influences your results. Average individuals often surround themselves with people who complain, avoid growth, or normalize mediocrity. Negative surroundings reinforce average thinking, limit ambition, and sap energy. High achievers intentionally seek environments that inspire, challenge, and push them forward. Being around disciplined, ambitious, and driven people raises standards, encourages better habits, and fosters personal growth. The right environment acts as a multiplier, amplifying your effort, mindset, and performance, while the wrong environment quietly keeps you average despite your intentions. 8. Lack of curiosity in learning. People who stay average often stop learning after basic education or settle for surface-level knowledge. Without curiosity and a growth mindset, skills stagnate and opportunities pass by unnoticed. High performers actively seek new knowledge, experiment with ideas, and learn from mentors, books, and experience. Lifelong learning creates adaptability, problem-solving abilities, and the edge needed to rise above the crowd. Curiosity sparks innovation, resilience, and personal growth, whereas a fixed mindset quietly enforces mediocrity. Continuous learning ensures that you evolve faster than competition and maintain a trajectory toward exceptional results. 9. Overthinking instead of acting. Analysis paralysis is a major reason people remain average. They spend too much time thinking, planning, or worrying about failure, and too little time taking action. Progress is created through doing, not endless reflection. High achievers understand that imperfect action beats perfect planning. Each step, experiment, and adjustment produces experience, feedback, and results. Overthinking leads to delay, stagnation, and missed opportunities, keeping people stuck in mediocrity. Action repeated consistently compounds into confidence, skills, and tangible results that thinking alone could never create. 10. Settling for minimal effort. Finally, most people stay average because they settle for doing just enough to get by. Minimal effort produces minimal results, and complacency becomes a habit. High performers understand that extraordinary results require extraordinary effort, often beyond what is comfortable or easy. They consistently invest time, energy, and focus even when results are not immediate. By refusing to settle, pushing limits, and giving more than expected, you break free from average and open doors to achievement that others never reach. Small acts of consistent effort compound into extraordinary outcomes that create success far beyond mediocrity. Mediocrity is a choice, and extraordinary success comes to those who take risks, act despite fear, and push beyond comfort. By building discipline, embracing learning, and consistently giving your best, you can rise above average and achieve results most people only dream of. If this gave you insight, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to unlock more strategies to level up your life.